You guys know what time it is. It is warm-up time. We've got our high intensity and muscle activating movements as well as our mobility movements. So let's get into it. We got some touchdown squats. It's football season. Let's get all the way down to the ground, touch the turf, touch the ground before going into that next hop and squat. Weight on the heels on the squat. Try to keep the weight on the toes for the hop. And then we'll move on to the upper body, engage the chest, engage the triceps, try to get your full range of motion. And then we'll move on after about 2 sets of this. You'll be doing about 15 reps, but make sure it's difficult for you. And then of course, we'll move on to the mobility. So this is chest and shoulder. We'll hit the front and back of the shoulder. One of the joints we use the most in everyday life. So here I'm opening up my left side of my chest, and then I'm actually going to be sliding that arm underneath to get the back side of that same arm. And what I'll do is I'll do a 15-second hold on each arm, both the front side of the shoulder and the back like you just saw. One time through here, and then we'll dive into the workout. We've got a 15-minute base for you, 5 rounds of 20 seconds on and 10 off. So just set your timer up and stay on track. Of course, we're focusing mostly on core, a lot of stability. Let's get looking at the form. Starting with your low back pressed into the ground, engaging that low core, going opposite elbow to knee, and just trying to continue to engage the core throughout, keeping your glutes up and your shoulder blades up. We'll then prop ourselves up on our feet and hands. This is called a reverse plank. Try to keep the hips a little higher if you can, but you're tapping foot to hand, just crossing over similarly to the bicycle. Very difficult exercise, much harder than it looks. Be patient on this one. Switching over to our hands, getting into a plank position, fighting the rotation that our hips and shoulders want to create as we drag this weight across the floor and switch points of contact. You'll want to use your arms here to control your body weight so you can get your hips up as high as possible, but you're actually looking to create that movement mostly from your low core thrust that you're trying here. Don't forget to do this last one twice, once on each side, of course, but I actually use my arm here to push off, and it just helps me get the full range of motion. I would recommend doing the same if it helps you feel your engagement better. Great job already today, guys. This week's finisher is going to be custom made by your coach. We're getting towards the fall season, so when it's nice out, we're going to want to encourage you to get outside. If not, we got something special we can make up for you. Great job this week. We'll see you next time.